Let's talk about an enlarged prostate. Now the question is, if medications were actually working to shrink the prostate, why are people using natural remedies to shrink their prostate? Well, the answer is that these medications that you are seeing are not actually going to help you shrink your prostate immediately. Some of them take years. Some of them you have to take it for the rest of your life. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the 5 foods that you must start to eat to shrink your enlarged prostate more than this medication that you know about, finasteride, tamsulosin, and the rest of them. Alright, the first food which I'm going to share with you in this video is cruciferous vegetables. I'm talking about kale, broccoli sprouts, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, wasabi, and the rest of them. These vegetables are very important for the prostate because they contain the chemical that helps shrink and enlarge prostate. Now, when we look at prostate issue most of the time, is due to hormonal issues, and there are two major hormones that are involved in the growth and the enlargement of the prostate. There is dihydrotestosterone and there is estrogen. Both of these hormones are actually made from testosterone, which is the reason why you see a lot of men as they get older usually have lower levels of testosterone, because most of their testosterone are either being converted into dihydrotestosterone or into estrogen, which are the two hormones that are involved in the growth and the enlargement of the prostate. Now, when you are eating cruciferous vegetables, which contain this compound called diindomethane, this compound stops the aromatization of your testosterone. It stops the production or it stops the conversion of testosterone into estrogen, which is involved in the growth of the prostate. So how it does this is by blocking the action of aromatase, which is the enzyme that converts your testosterone into estrogen. So the other thing that this compound also does is that it increases the degradation of estrogen in the liver. It increases the detoxification of estrogen in the liver. So by carrying out these two effects, that is going to help shrink your prostate. Okay, so I would actually recommend you start eating a lot of cruciferous vegetables, and there are a whole lot of ways in which you can enjoy these vegetables. You can add it into your salad, whichever way that is fine by you. Okay, now the second food that you must start to eat if you have an enlarged prostate, if you want to shrink your prostate, is tomatoes. Tomatoes is very good for the prostate. That is because it has this antioxidant compound called lycopene, and this lycopene is one of the most important nutrients for the prostate. Now, in a clinical trial study among men who had an enlarged prostate, after taking 500 milligrams of lycopene for 8 weeks, their symptom score actually decreased by 23%, and their quality of life improved by 28%, which means that those symptoms that they were experiencing, those painful urination, urgency, leakage of urine, dribbling of urine, which affect their quality of life, were significantly reduced when they were eating lycopene. So how lycopene works is by blocking the activity of 5-alpha reductase, which is the enzyme that is responsible for converting testosterone into dihydrotestosterone. And dihydrotestosterone is actually one of the major hormones that is responsible for an enlarged prostate. So by eating tomatoes, which is a great source of lycopene, that is going to help you to shrink your prostate. And lycopene is also very anti-inflammatory, which is also very beneficial for the prostate. So I would actually recommend you start eating tomatoes. And tomatoes, on the other hand, also helps lower your PSA level. So start eating it. Alright, number 3 is by eating pumpkin seeds. Now, the reason why I actually recommend you start eating pumpkin seeds is that it's a great source of zinc, which is very anti-androgenic, because zinc actually suppresses the production of dihydrotestosterone, also by blocking the activity of 5-alpha reductase. So by eating zinc, zinc does not just help shrink and enlarge prostate, but also prevent the further enlargement of your prostate. So that is going to go a long way in helping you to shrink your prostate. Now, if you want to learn how to use zinc to shrink your prostate properly, I'm going to recommend you check out this video, which I'm going to link in the description below. Alright, the number 4 food that you must start to eat for the prostate is salmon. Salmon is also very beneficial for the prostate because it is an excellent source of vitamin D. Vitamin D is very anti-inflammatory. It can help reduce that swelling in your prostate. Now, when you have swelling in your prostate, that is going to block the flow of urine, and that is going to cause urinary retention. All those urine that are coming from the bladder are going to start going back to your bladder, and that can result in urinary tract infection. That can result in bladder issue as well as kidney failure. So by eating foods which are high in vitamin D like salmon, that is going to help open your urethra. That is going to help shrink your enlarged prostate, align the flow of urine, and that can significantly affect or improve the quality of your life. Okay. Now the last food which I'm going to talk about is not actually a food, but it's a drink. Now this drink is green tea. Green tea is very good for the prostate. If you've not been drinking green tea before now, sorry to say, you've been missing a lot. Green tea has a lot of polyphenol, a lot of phytonutrients that decreases the growth of tumor in your prostate, that trigger the death of abnormal cells in your prostate, and also that reduces inflammation in your prostate. Okay, so green tea actually has a lot of interesting benefits when it comes to improving prostate health. So I actually recommend you start drinking green tea as often as you can. So instead of drinking coffee in the morning, start drinking green tea. It's very good for the prostate. It's going to help improve urinary flow in your prostate. Those symptoms you used to experience, painful urination, urgency, are going to be all gone when you are drinking green tea. Okay, so guys, these are the 5 foods that I would actually recommend you start taking if you really want to shrink your enlarged prostate. So guys, if you want to learn more on how to use zinc to shrink your prostate, check out this video.